Hey guys, Dwayne here, and I wanted to answer Fred's Fine Wine thread, which if you don't know what the thread is, go back, watch his video. But basically it's to focus or show a couple albums that you've had for a long time but really never gave a fair listening chance to. And when you did, when you finally got to them, you discovered, wow, this is really good. So I picked out four that I decided to show. And the first one is what we're listening to now. This came out in 1984, and it's on Columbia and 415 Records, 415 Records. And the band is Wire Train. And it's a very, 80s post-punk new wave type thing. And I bought it. I think it came with a stack of records that I bought. Never heard of it. But it was, it had that 80s post-punk new wave look to it. So I sleeved it and shelved it and never really gave it a chance until about 3 weeks ago. And this is really good. Kevin, Collector of Music, you would really like this, man. It's very, well, you can hear it. So, Wire Train. And after listening to this, it's definitely, I need to look and see was this their only LP or do they have more? Because if they have more, I definitely want to find them. So, Wire Train. In a Chamber is the name of this album. In a Chamber. So, there's that one. And then this next one I had purchased. I'm a big ska fan also, and a friend of mine back in high school, still a friend of mine to this day, and in fact he's the guy that introduced me to my wife back in high school. So we were big ska buddies, and this was a band he really liked, and so when I saw this I picked it up and once again never really played it. Well, I was in a ska mood about a week ago, and I thought, I need to listen to something different. So I pulled this out and spun it for the very first time. And wow, I was blown away. This is really good. The title is Tuba City by Bim Scala Bim. So any ska fans out there, if you have not heard or checked out this band, Tuba City, Bim Scala Bim. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So, yeah, this definitely, even as old as it is, which is, let's see if I can find a date. I don't see a date, but I'm pretty sure this is probably mid to late 80s. Man, this still sounds great. So, Bim Scala Bim. Now this next one I had bought, and a lot of you know, I love Chick Corea, and I bought this LP and brought it home, did the ritualistic cleaning, yada yada yada, and immediately shelved it, and actually told myself at that time I want to listen to this. And so I made the mistake of getting it in the rack and forgot about it, and I've never heard this album. Well, I played this when I did my Jean-Luc Ponty collection spotlight video. That day I was spinning a lot of that kind of stuff, and when I went through my Chick Corea, I was like, oh yeah, I need to listen to that. So I did, and wow, what an LP. It's a 2 LP, and it's Chick Corea, My Spanish Heart. And this is just awesome. Very heavy, matte cover, textured cover. Really, really good stuff. 2 LP, gatefold. And, Chick Corea is like fine wine, it just it gets so good. So, and this is on Polydor, and this came out in 1976. So all you Chick Corea fans, definitely get this one. Okay, this next one I bought. This was a thrift store find a long time ago. I think it was like a 50-cent record. And I bought it strictly on the cover and the photo on the back, and I'm like, okay, this has got to be some kind of jazz fusion, which it is. And it's on GRP, the GRP label. It's a digital master recording, and it's called Special Effects, Slice of Life. And I love this picture. It's a watermelon with a razor blade on a string. And yeah, pretty much sets the mood of this LP. And then on the back here, you see the photo there. And this is just incredibly good. It's Chieli Minucci, George Ginda, Jeff Andrews, Mark Egan, Alan Smallwood, Dave Weckl. Dave Weckl, what a drummer. And Dennis Chambers. So, you know, what a great LP. And this thing is just amazing. And this I discovered once again when I was doing my Jean-Luc Ponty video. I was in that mood that day, you know, and so I was just kind of going through the collection and pulled this and realized I had never played it in a while. What have I been missing all this time? So if you like that kind of music, if you like fusion, you like jazz, this is a must, an absolute must. Special Effects, Slice of Life. So those are the 4 that I chose. There's probably definitely more, but you know, I didn't want to do an incredibly long video, so cool thread, Fred. So thanks a lot for posting that. I got a few more to answer. I got another vinyl update to do and whatnot. So until then, stay in the groove. Peace.